This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Aller. Aggressive call on the opening play. Downfield shot. Ball is incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Notre Dame and Penn State, rematch of that classic playoff game down in the Orange Bowl, that semifinal so heavily anticipated. Two tremendous defenses colliding, and in the end, decisive plays made by the defense.
Chris, that was a great game, and one of the memories I have from that was Riley Leonard going down at the end of the first half, and Steve Angeli comes in. And remember, this is a Notre Dame offense. They couldn't put a whole lot together at that point, and he led them down to at least get into field goal range. Seemed to give them some momentum. They were able to take advantage of that into the second half and close it out with a big interception by Christian Gray. So a lot of emotion on the field today. Maybe payback on the mind of Penn State.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Third down, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. With 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On the run, it's low. Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Breaks into open space. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend it coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Aller. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. What a catch by the sophomore.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. His versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's lost. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Back to throw again. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's Allen looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick dart to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's Allen. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Love. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The catch is made down the middle. And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Linebacker shifting around now. Caught in the backfield. It's low.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. First down and more, he's still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. To throw, it's Allen. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down out at the 46. Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down play for this offense. To throw, it's Allen. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. Complete a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And the pass is completed to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here's that defense shifting again. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A running play called on fourth down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes, and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical fourth down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And then there's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the ground, it's low. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To bootleg here. On the move now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly. especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Dropping back, it's Aller. Nice grab. It's Pena. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's low. He's in the clear. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Not for the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Aller. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. But they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's got room to run. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
221 wing, 221 wing.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Aller. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw. It's Aller. The sure hands. It's Ross. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Oh, he did not make it. A big fourth down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On the ground, it's low. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Aller. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. There was no catching him that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Notre Dame 28, Penn State 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He lets it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Quick completion to the tight end. Powering. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now there will be a lot more focus on what this guy can do.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. to throw. It's Allen. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to chuck it again. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Grinding away with a running game. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Price. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. This could be the game here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. quarterback just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.